Welcome back to Hidden Wisdom Academy Biology. Today we start an important topic in morphology of flowering plants, the flower. We'll learn its structure, parts, functions, and why it is the reproductive organ of angiosperms. This topic is very important for exams, as many direct questions come from it. Without further ado, let's get started. Let me ask a question: what is a flower and how would you define it? A flower is the reproductive unit of angiosperms, meant for sexual reproduction. It is a modified shoot with 4 whorls. The outer whorls are accessory, calyx, sepals, and corolla, petals. The inner whorls are essential, Androecium, stamens, and Gynoecium, carpels. Together, they make the flower a complete reproductive organ. Let's start with calyx. The calyx is the outermost whorl of a flower, made of sepals, usually green. It protects the flower in the bud stage and may also do photosynthesis in some plants. Sepals can be free, polysepalous, or joined, gamosepalous. Now, let's talk about corolla. The corolla is the second whorl of a flower, made of petals that are usually bright. Its main job is to attract pollinators, and sometimes it also protects the reproductive parts. Petals may be free, polypetalous, or joined, gamopetalous. Some common corolla types are cruciform in mustard, papilionaceous in pea, and rosaceous in rose. Let's talk about Androecium. The Androecium is the male part of a flower, made of stamens. Each stamen has an anther that makes pollen, a filament that holds the anther, and a connective that joins the anther lobes. Stamens can attach to petals, epipetalous, example, brinjal, mustard, or to the perianth, epiphyllus, example, lily. They may be free or joined in groups. The main function of the Androecium is to produce and release pollen, the male gametes. Let's talk about Gynoecium. The Gynoecium is the female part of a flower, made of carpels. Each carpel has a stigma that receives pollen, a style that connects the stigma to the ovary, and an ovary that contains ovules and later becomes the fruit. Gynoecium can be monocarpous, one carpel, example, coriander, syncarpous, fused carpels, example, tomato, hibiscus, or apocarpous, free carpels, example, buttercup. Its main function is reproduction, forming fruits and seeds. Now, let's talk about types of flowers. Flowers can be classified in different ways. A complete flower has all 4 whorls, calyx, corolla, Androecium, and Gynoecium, like hibiscus. An incomplete flower is missing 1 or more whorls, like cucumber. A perfect flower has both male and female parts, while an imperfect flower has only male or female parts, like cucumber. Flowers can also be regular, radial symmetry, or irregular, bilateral symmetry. Let's quickly recap what we learned about flower morphology. The calyx, sepals, protects the bud, and the corolla, petals, attracts pollinators. The Androecium is the male part that makes pollen, and the Gynoecium is the female part where the ovary becomes fruit. Flowers can be complete or incomplete depending on whorls, and perfect or imperfect depending on male and female organs. Remember these examples for examples. Here's your challenge question for today. Identify the whorl or type for the following examples. 1. Hibiscus, complete or incomplete? 2. Cucumber, perfect or imperfect? 3. Mustard, polypetalous or gamopetalous corolla? 4. Tomato, syncarpous or monocarpous Gynoecium? 5. Pea, papilionaceous corolla. Comment your answers or send them to us on Instagram or Telegram. That's all for today's episode on flower morphology. We covered calyx, corolla, Androecium, Gynoecium, and types of flowers with important examples. In the next episode, we'll learn about seeds, their structure, types, functions, and key examples. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to Hidden Wisdom Academy Biology. Also, don't miss our daily NEET MCQs and PYQ series. The playlist is linked in the description and in the cards above. See you in the next episode.